Hi there, welcome to the garage. There's a lot of stuff to show you, so let's get started. I'm also recording on a cell phone and my beautiful wife is filming, so let me, there you go, so let me know if the quality's okay. But before we keep going, maybe we should set the mood, honey? Excellent, the workbench. As you can see, Portia's working on a project right now. She's working on a book nook. Book nook, baby. So here is my YouTube permanent setup, and I have this little bagoo bag over the top of it to be a dust cover. Here's my A7S Mark II with a manual focus lens. I wish I had an autofocus lens, but I just don't. Here's my monitor, and then here's a bendy arm. If you come hit it from this side, look, this bendy arm acts as my boom, so that I'll be able to just do what I need to do. It's all right there. But what about the lighting for your YouTube videos? I'm so glad you asked. I mounted the lighting. So that way I could just take this sucker, bend her out, get out of the way, bend her out, put this bad boy like that. This opens up to be my lantern is what I was about to say. This opens up to be my lantern. This opens up to be my key light. Yes! This is a big Wyoming flag. I know what you're thinking. Isn't it kind of basic B of you to have a flag hanging in your garage? Yes, it is. And I am gonna have a beer opening can, or you know those, you know those things that just can openers or whatever. And then I had a friend growing up who used to have a beer crusher right next to it. I don't even drink beer, but I want one in my garage. It's part of the lore. You have to do it. Anyway, so I had to hang a flag in the garage. This flag has a particularly interesting story, actually. So when I was on my mission, I was in Wright, Wyoming. And Wright, Wyoming had, I think it was a library or a school, and had a singular flag just flying, American flag and then this flag flapping. And it's so windy in Wyoming. So windy that these flags wear out in like less than a year, 6 months. And I knew the guy who would replace them. And I was like, do you have any extras just lying around? And he goes, I do actually. So this flag flew above Wright, Wyoming, and it's all torn up. And I just think that's a fun memory. Moving on.
Action. Rolling.
The drum set was one of the first things we set up. So I went to Target, got one of these really cheap rugs. I think it was 30 bucks. And then I cut it out to fit the shape of this area perfectly. I wanted a spot that Portia could come out and do her drums without having to put on shoes, or, because the garage can be a little dirty. So I wanted her to have a spot where she can come and like feel a little bit more homey. So we set this up, and then Portia, one day I got home from work and Portia had hung all our neons and a few photos and stuff. Fun fact about this art. This is a Frankenstein poster that we used to have in our bathroom, but it freaked Shiloh out so much to pee in there that one day I was like, okay, let's just paint over it. And I was like, Shy, what do you want it to say? And he goes, how about it says, hi, how are you going? Which I don't even think he realized that sounds like how are you going potty, or hey, how's it going in the potty? But I think it just cracks me up. So I'm gonna have it in my house forever and ever. This will be always in our house. And then up here, McDonald's, because I love McDonald's. I've loved McDonald's since I was a little kid. My mom will tell you that. Is my favorite fast food joint. That's all. Will Ferrell as the general, because, how can you do any better than Will Ferrell? Love the pegboard. Wanted a way to be able to like hang everything really uniform. Portia got me these, a 300-piece hook set for my birthday. It's a work in progress. I don't love how muddy this part looks. I do love, this area. That's clean. The saws and stuff. Of course, Portia's the one who set those up, so I can't even take any credit. But the next part was these. So if you remember in some of my old YouTube videos, I had these cubbies hung up in our old spot, and it just so happened that you could fit them perfectly right above the pegboard. So I installed them, and it fits my circular saw perfectly. Have I used my circular saw even once? No, but I got on Facebook Marketplace for like 50 bucks. So sucks to suck. I mean, good for me. I have a dream that this will be where I put all my hardware. So right now, Come on over here. This is where I keep all the hardware that I have. It's atrocious. It's atrocious. But I would love if I can sort all my hardware in these kind of tackle boxes. And this used to hold our pots and pans, but you know, sitting on right side up. But this fits in perfect. And I was like, if I could just have 4 layers of hardware, bada bing, bada boom, you know? Sorry if my energy's a little weird. I've had 2 Coke Zeros and a piece of pie, so I'm feeling... Oh, yes, I wanted to have my tripod easily accessible. That's another part of this whole thing, is I wanted to have the things I want, like, that I use the most, easily accessible. So, tripod's here, boom, easy to take down. Same with this C-stand over here. C-stand hung up, because I don't want to, like, be fishing through my stands if I need something. So, stands. Okay, guys, I'm a big lover of IKEA. This is a paper roll for a children's play set. I love it. Look at this. Oh, you got to draw something out? Oh, that's cool. Let me just draw something out. Perfect. You know, and then, oh, you're done with it? It rips perfectly clean. Over here is one of my favorite lamps that I just made like 4 days ago. So I found this light bulb at IKEA, and it's this cool kind of donut, weird looking light bulb. This is like a $2 or $3 lamp mount at Home Depot, and then a piece of plywood that I shaped to be a perfect fit. And if you look down here, I made a little slot for the wire to come down through. It's just very nice. And then this little pull string. I mean, come on, that's cute. And it gives off such a nice glowing light. I love it. Our friend Ruby made this sign for us. It's a quote from Rocky Horror Picture Show. Fill me, chill me, fulfill me. Once again, I'm a big fan of lighting, but you can also switch around the colors and stuff to whatever your vibe is. So that's cool. This whole wall is a work in progress. I think eventually I want to be able to like do power tools and stuff all right here. So hand tools, power tools. We'll see how that goes with Shiloh. I don't want to do anything dangerous, so we'll have to figure that out. These chili pepper lights Portia got me because I love spicy food. And now they're just a part of the garage. Since we're in the garage, it's like, let's just like break all the rules and just, you know, let's just break all the rules. Look, I hung something really close to the ground. I'm such a rebel. This vacuum joke really sucks. Portia told me when we moved that either she was coming or the old vacuum was coming. So I threw the old vacuum away. It was a 10-year-old Shark vacuum that, well, frankly, it didn't suck, which was the problem. We got the Ryobi, or however you say it. I love Ryobi tools. I know they get hard. I know I get hard looking at Ryobi. I'm sorry. I know that gets a bad rap, and I'm cool with that because I'm not a contractor or anything. I just like the price, and I like the color. Black and green? Come on. Anyway, this thing kicks ass. We absolutely love it. If you come over here, it has its own mounting plate, which I love that you can just take this off. And then she's wireless, and then you put it back on and the battery's charging again. You got different, you know, your different attachments and stuff here, and I love it. Moving down to the baseball bat. Just having a baseball bat hung up in my garage, it looks like such a you want to fight? You know, like I have this bat here just in case somebody walks in my garage. Just want to, you know. I'm embarrassed by what I just did. So I've had this bat ever since I was like 12 years old. It's been in the corner of every single room that I've ever lived in because it was always like, well, if an intruder breaks in, I gotta be able to have a bat. So this just reminds me of that. I had an old guitar hanger, so I just hung it up, and it just makes me laugh every time I see it. We used to have this TV in our bedroom, but we never turned it on. So I was like, let's just put it down in the garage and we can like use it while we're chilling in here or while we're working out or whatever. I put this thing up maybe the second or third day we moved in, and I'm not kidding you, one of the neighbors, like as soon as I put it up, immediately walked by and went, huh, TV in the garage. Is it weird to have a TV in your garage? Do you think? It didn't even strike me, but apparently it was weird to have a TV in your garage. Moving on, we got Thomas Shelby. Oh, here's the thing. Get you and the Billy Kimber boys and get them out of here. All right, this is Shiloh's artwork, and we have a bit of Shiloh's artwork all over the garage. We have another one over here. Come on. This one's really cute. Feel free to cry is our family motto. You know, it's important to show your emotions. So feel free to cry when you come to our house. Okay, this was one of the first things I set up when we moved here. Portia and I did rumble boxing, which was the most fun workout. And I was like, I want to be able to do that, but from home and not have to spend like 200 bucks or whatever. Rumble's so expensive. So Facebook Marketplace, I think like 50 bucks or something for this heavy bag. I think it's a 100-pound heavy bag. But I needed a way to be able to store it, but then also be able to punch it when I needed it. And I wanted it to be able to be easily accessible for Portia as well. This thing weighs 100 pounds, so I couldn't be lifting it, latching it whenever I wanted to box. So I came up with this system. So I hung this galvanized pipe here, and it's cool, guys, don't worry about it. ChatGPT told me that if I put it into a beam, that it would at least hold 500 pounds. So 100 pounds, I think we're okay. It slides out to right here. I am able to clamp it into place, punch, punch, punch. I'm watching the TV, doing my workouts. It's great. This is a workout bench that I hung on the wall just to save space. We got adjustable dumbbells down here. And one thing I love about the adjustable dumbbells is I have them on a, I think these are moving trolleys or something. I think that's what they're called. But it makes it super nice to be able to be mobile with my workouts. This little bookshelf is a work in progress. Portia and I found it leaning against a dumpster, and these go for at Pottery Barn for like 200 or 300 bucks, right?
I think it's more like 500.
They go for like 500 bucks. So it's a little dusty, a little beat up, but Portia wants to convert it into like a haunted house and do like a full makeover on it. So, but as for right now, it's holding our workout stuff. This rack was, I keep saying was our first purchase, but we purchased a lot in the first week. This rack, hell of a rack. Garage is open. It's a little late, so I don't want to talk too loud. So that comes out like that. Clamp it into place so it doesn't move back and forth too much, and then bada bing, bada boom. I'm right there, baby. You know what I mean? I'm giving him the old 1-2 punch. Check this out. With the Crocs on, yeah. No one's gonna recover from a kick with a Croc on. Okay, then workbench. That comes down here. Then there you go, just like that. Do some of that. Do some of that. You know what I mean? Yeah, just do a couple reps. You know what I mean? This little baby mirror, definitely a work in progress. I can barely see anything when I'm trying to work out. But
wait, look into the mirror.
It's all I had. It's all I had. So, just like that, I'm ready to pull the car back in. I just go off to nowhere. Oh, hey. Oh, hey. Sorry, we'll keep going. All right. Speaking of racks, storage, baby. Storage, baby. It's been my dream ever since I've ever seen these black and yellow bad boys to have a garage just full of them. I really love that uniform look. I know it's lame, but whatever. So we started by putting them in this rack over here, and they weren't a perfect fit. But then doing some Pinteresting and stuff, I found these cool mounts that go directly into the ceiling that hold them by their lids. Or I guess, you know, hold them by the lip, the edges of the lids. Anyway, so there's 9 going across our garage. And our garage literally comes like 2 inches below them. So it totally works out. Literally over there, it's Halloween, Halloween costumes, Halloween, Halloween, Halloween Village, and then it goes into other ones. But more than half of these boxes are all Halloween. And
we have 2 other Halloween boxes over there too.
And we got 2 other Halloween boxes over there as well. Before I talk about future projects for the garage, I just want to talk about this video. So I was like, oh, let's do the big camera, let's get everything out, let's do a full big production. And then finally I was just like, you know what? All that was stopping me. I was like, let's just hook it up to the cell phone, let's put a mic on me, and let's just walk around. I'm really trying to do more on this channel of like not trying to have everything be so perfect and high, high production. There will be videos like that, but occasionally it's nice to get down and dirty and just do videos like this. So I'd love your feedback. Let me know if you like this style. Future projects. Portia and I both want this garage to be just the epic hangout. So we're thinking right here, originally we were thinking let's do like a dusty couch you would get off of Facebook Marketplace or something. And we still might do that. What I really want to do is take these pictures down, build a box bench here. So a box that I can put a bunch of stuff in, so extra storage, but then also I want to work on sewing. I've never sewed before in my life, but I think it would be cool to try to learn by making big pillows for this bench. And then I'll do a back and then make it really cushy. And I just want it to be like a nice hang, a good vibe out here. But anyway, I think this is a perfect spot for a beverage fridge. And I know you might think to yourself, but aren't your knees gonna clank into it? Sure, but the beverages are more important. I used to never be a beverage person until you came along. I used to never drink beverages ever. And now I'm like, you know what this moment needs? A little crisp bevy. Another project I want to do is I'm sitting on this stool here. It is too low for this work height. So I have some extra, plywood, and I want to just make a big stool. And I have some extra casters, and I just want to make a stool that will sit right here, be able to roll around. I think it'll be a fun project. You know, Adam Savage is a channel that I watch all the time, Tested or whatever. And he's always talking about how your shop is like a living, breathing thing. And that's kind of how I feel like this garage is. It's going to be ever evolving, ever changing. So I never want to try to, make anything too permanent. Literally as I'm drilling things into the wall. But that's the plan. I think that's everything. Thank you so much for watching. I'm really excited to keep doing more videos like this on the channel. I want to do like my favorite gear of 2024. I want to do some 2025 goals. I want to do, I don't know, I just want to do more stuff like this. So I'm very excited. Please let me know if you have any ideas or if you have any questions about the garage. I will link the mounts for those boxes down below. I'll just basically, whatever I talked about, I'll link down there. And if you like it, go for it. Cool. Thanks for watching. So, anyway, we'll cut that out.